Jake Paul, how about you fight me, man?
Hey man, well, oh shit, man, let's do it. Jake Paul, you hear it? Send that check over.
Yeah,
send
Jake
that contract.
Paul, send a check over to Maryland. You feel me? I'll be willing to step in the ring with Jake Paul for sure.
What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the You Know the Vibras podcast. Do you know the Vibras? Because we know the Vibras. This is your host, Michael Carrasco, and I'm with
Wanda Don.
And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about current events that have been happening. We're going to be talking about like world news as well as, some sport news of stuff that have been happening around.
Also ourselves.
And also ourselves. Yes, sir.
Yes.
And we're going to get it started with the quote of the day. Juan got us today. Let's hear it.
The quote of the day is, what we think, we become. And that comes from the big philosopher, meditator, religious leader, and Buddha himself. Whatever you think and whatever you want to be, just make it become a reality. So you control your destiny. Just focus on the bigger picture and plan out how to get to where you want to be.
Yeah, really, really deep and impactful. Although it's short, it's really impactful quote.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's start it off. Like we said, we want to do some worldwide current events. Remember, the month of May. Today is the 31st. So we want to give you guys a little recap of the month in general and what happened. So let's start it off with the big one and local, which is gas shortages in the United States.
Yeah.
First impression, when I first heard it, I didn't want to believe it. I was confused. I didn't know if it was a government stunt or, some way to distract us. But once I started seeing on TikTok and Twitter that there was local gas stations, I think in Atlanta, they were posting with and like writing down on paper, no more gas.
No more gas, yes.
That's when I started to be like, wow, it's really a thing. I immediately started to think, would it happen to us and impact us
here? Yeah.
So naturally thinking, freaking out, getting all my family telling me to hurry up and get gas. I went to the gas station. It was a freaking line out of the world.
And the crazy thing is that people actually told us, because the way everything happened, it was used. Somebody got into the the coastal pipeline?
Yeah, the pipeline. Yeah,
got into the pipeline.
Wasn't it like a hack or something?
Yeah, it was a hack that and kind of like shut down the the pipeline temporarily. And I don't know. Did they fix it yet?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, I haven't heard anything so far, but they were telling people there's no need to freak out. You don't have to, go out there and, create a gas shortage. Which at the beginning, there wasn't a shortage at all. Gas became high in demand because people were out there freaking out and getting gas.
Yeah, I want to say something. It's kind of funny how it all worked out because they said that there was a gas shortage, but in reality, we created the gas shortage.
Exactly.
So people going out there freaking out, filling gallons up and tanks of gas was what could possibly create the shortage. So it's kind of crazy how that happened. But
it is, and it drove gas prices way up, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like something that we should talk about. I think as much as we complain about gas prices, they're high, but no matter what, we're still gonna pay it, no matter what.
We need gas to get around.
We need gas to get around, unless you're driving one of those like Teslas or one of those, which is not a bad investment right now.
It really isn't, man.
They're very well prepared, and it's something that they benefit from.
Mm-hmm.
But let us know your experiences with the gas shortage. Tell us how did you first react when you heard about it? Did you react how we did? I remember that line was so long, man, and people were like honking. It was crazy.
Yeah, everybody was freaking out, but
yeah.
Hey, at least I seen it kind of like everything been calming down a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's good news. Hopefully, everything down there at the pipeline gets fixed. Resolved quickly, because that pipeline is actually in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia, and it gives gas to literally like all the East Coast and then a
Mhm.
bunch of other places in the middle, in the center of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we continue with the other events, current events that happened in the month of May, we want to thank Golden Apparel for providing us with these lovely T-shirts. These are the T-shirts that we are planning to give away once we reach the 200 subscriber milestone. So
Yes, sir.
share our
Yes, sir.
videos, make them get out there so people can subscribe and enjoy of the podcast as well, like you guys are doing yourself.
Yeah, and go follow Golden Apparel. New line coming out soon. Believe first second week of June. So go
Yeah.
show some love over there.
Yes, thank you. So now we're gonna go into the second one, which is the Colombia
Protest.
the Colombia
man.
protests that were happening in Colombia. I kind of want to
It's
give a background
crazy.
of what happened. I was
Yeah.
researching and I seen that there was a problem with the taxes being increased in Colombia.
Yes.
So
Big
when the
tax problem
taxes,
there.
the taxes increased, that kind of created a little bit of frustration, and people got mad in Colombia, and they started to take it to the streets to make a change, which I think is the right thing to do
Right thing
to get
do,
their
yeah.
voice to be heard. Now, unfortunately, when they did that, everything went south.
It did. I feel like from the government side, I feel like as soon as you hear protest, people automatically associate it with something negative, chaos.
Mhm.
That's how I see from like what I'm seeing. That's how the government think. But people were somewhat peacefully protesting, just letting their voice
Be heard.
But unfortunately, the government always reacts in a negative way,
Yeah.
and that's when stuff really gets out of hand. Violence start getting terrible and stuff like that. Yeah.
See, one thing I never understand is why would you go as far as killing your own people?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you are the military and the police, but at the end of the day, you're killing people that could be your family, people that can be, your friends that you grew up with. So why take it to that extreme? I mean, I feel like there's other ways you could discipline. I mean, you should even discipline them because they're doing it for a right cause.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're the people, they want to be heard. So there should be some way where violence shouldn't be the answer unless the protesters are getting violent.
Exactly.
That's when it should be a
And
thing.
it happens, although we're talking about Colombia, it happens here too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It happens here. It happens
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Sadly to think about it,
Yeah.
but it does happen. It does happen. Yeah.
And we hope Colombia is recovering. We hope all is well. We hope they can get the taxes whatever's going there with the taxes figured out and situated. That way everything can go back to normal. Because I came across an interview. There was a Colombian woman. She was getting interviewed, and before this happened, she was actually saying how it's so good and refreshing to see how Colombia is now on path to do good things, and there's no more narco problems.
Right.
They have that stereotype in Colombia that everyone just wants to picture it with drugs and Pablo Escobar and all these things.
And the
when in
Medellin
reality,
cartel
the country is rich in other ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Spices, all the types. Of
Yeah,
things.
coffee. A lot like they go there. A lot of like their money comes from coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So before that happened, they were in the right direction. So
yeah,
it just sucks that this happened.
Yeah, and adding to that, the whole social media block that they did thing.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah,
that's something we should talk about. Guys, we have to be prepared. So whenever anything happens, like to be able to live without social media, it's something that in Colombia they took away the internet and the Wi-Fi and everything for them not to be able to share what was going on there.
Yeah.
So guys, we have to be able to. I mean, we should see beyond it and see how much power these people have and how easy it is for them to shut down our communication. So,
but the way that I see it in the U.S. is a little different because for one like simple law, it could be like a seatbelt law or something.
Yeah.
It has to go through so many stages and so many people that I feel here in the U.S., like a social media block or anything like that, will be really hard to.
But it's possible.
But it's possible.
That's what I'm saying. Be prepared mentally. That's why sometimes it's good to take breaks from social media and things like that. So the day that it does happen, you're ready.
Don't let your life depend on social media.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we think about Colombia. Hopefully, like we said, everything's well and they're thriving and getting back to the country that they were, before the protests and the tax increase.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna talk about the biggest one, I feel like, of the month, which was the Palestine.
Palestine.
The
Yeah,
Palestine
man.
bombing.
Lot of, oof.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy to believe that the type of stuff is happening still.
Yes.
You know, it's been going on, this war between Palestine and
Israel.
Israel been going on for years,
Yes.
years if not decades, and it's sad to see that happening.
Mhm.
I saw the video of that one hotel where a lot of the media outlets were staying, being
Yeah.
completely destroyed. Kids being killed by bombs.
Yeah.
Like it's completely sad. The only way that us as the human race to be able to go forward, we just need to accept each other regardless of our religion,
Beliefs.
our beliefs, and our skin color. We just need to see past that and
Yeah.
work together as one and survive together.
Yeah, nah, man, it was very heartbreaking watching some of the videos and testimonies. I came across a video. I know everyone has seen it, where the 10-year-old girl was talking like, her friends were behind her. She was like, "I'm 10 years old. How do I, tell my family and everything, like, to stay strong and all this stuff?"
Yeah.
When in reality, we're not okay. Like, she couldn't find her toys. This is a lot of sadness, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it sucks, bro. But like you said, we have to unify as a whole world, as one, and be able to defeat the constant racism and anti
Yeah.
stuff that's going on. Because I mean, I don't see it ending anytime soon, bro. But
Sadly,
it's possible.
But yeah.
It's possible to end. So I was talking to a friend of mine that's from Palestine, and she was saying that the hate comes from Israel, saying that it's their land.
But if you look at the map, like, it's Palestine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
But we yeah, like, it's crazy. And adding to like the videos that we've been seeing, I saw this. I believe it was a post that this woman posted. She literally said, "Tonight I put my kids to sleep with us, in bed with us, just in case if we were to die tonight, we will all be together, die together."
Damn.
And that way we don't have one person's not missing the other. It's really, really impactful. Just thinking about it, like,
but
that's
look,
like a consistent, like, thought that people over there have.
Yeah, nah, and as sad as it is, we can take a positive out of it. A lot of countries are supporting them.
Amen.
A lot of countries are supporting Palestine through this tough times. Wow, there was a big donation from I believe Egypt. I seen that they donated, I don't know which exact number, was between $50 and $500 million to reconstruct the city that was damaged.
Yeah,
that's something that's very impressive, and little gestures like that are the things that defeat the hatred that is in the world.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. That's just gonna be a chain reaction, honestly. One Egypt helping, then will inspire other countries nearby to help them out as well.
Yes. So our thoughts are with Palestine. Hopefully they can recover, from all of the damage that has happened.
Yes.
We hope everything is well, and we hope that you guys continue to remain strong. We kind of want to shift over now. It's a little bit of sad talking about. So now we're going to transfer over to the sports current events, and we want to talk about the biggest sports current event that happened in this month has to be Jake Paul taking Floyd Mayweather's hat. And that face to face. I would do it to you, man, but you looking a little rough.
Yeah, I'm looking a little rough today. No, but I tell you what, man, Jake Paul is a marketing genius, man. Don't matter what you guys say about him. Yeah, he can be a little douchey, stupid, dumb, whatever. But Jake Paul, man, marketing genius.
Yes, 100%.
Did that? He took his hat.
Yeah.
That what he did after that. Drop a bunch of merchandise.
People bought it.
sold out.
Tattoo as well with the
Yeah.
gotcha hat on his arm. He's a marketing genius, man. As much as people hate him, we gotta respect that. You know, they're about their money and they just keep, making money.
That's how it is. If you get in it one way or another, man, as long as you're doing it right, go ahead and get that money, man.
Yeah.
So Jake Paul, shout out to you for that one.
Yeah.
Another thing is that let's criticize Jake Paul a little bit, not in a bad way, but more in the sense that he been taking boxing seriously lately.
Yeah.
Now, do you see him as a big player in the boxing?
I don't. And no hate towards Jake, but it's because he's not fighting boxers. So far, he has fought Nate Robinson and Ben Askren. I mean, those are not notable guys. Maybe if he fights an active boxer and beats them, then I would.
Who would you like to see him fight? He's like 200 something pounds.
Yeah, he's like 200 something pounds, but I would like him to see somebody fight. Ryan Garcia, somebody like that.
Well, I don't think for Ryan Garcia it's not a beneficial fight. Let's look at the heavyweights. We got
heavyweights. He's not a heavyweight. He's probably like middleweight.
No. Canelo's middleweight. He's 160.
Jake Paul's not fighting a heavyweight, bro. He's not fighting Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder. It's too big.
Well, it doesn't have to be like one of them guys.
That's heavyweight. That's what I'm saying. It has to be like middleweight. Like Canelo, him and Canelo match up good.
I mean, like Canelo would beat his ass, but
stature. Jake Paul, how about you fight me, man?
Hey, man. Well, oh shit, man. Let's do it. Jake Paul, you hear it? Send that check over. Send
Jake
that contract.
Paul, send a check over to Maryland. You feel me? I'll be willing to step in the ring with Jake Paul for sure.
Yeah, man. Even Definitely. If you get knocked out,
I'm not getting knocked out.
Hey, man, if you do either way, it's gonna be a good paycheck.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Another one could be you said the TikTokers versus YouTubers.
Yeah,
there's been a clash right now going on between YouTubers and TikTokers.
Right? Who was it? Bryce Hall and
Bryce Hall and
Austin McBroom.
McBroom.
Hey, man, you remember when that Austin was like a dog in college basketball? Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's something that the sport of boxing is helping the sport of boxing, but it's impacting the real boxers.
Yes, because it's taking the eyes from the actual boxing match, like people that it's their life to get in the ring.
Yeah,
that's why.
Well, it kind of makes it look like a joke. People risk their lives, and then you have people like this making it a joke. So
exactly, and I want to throw something out there that Canelo said in a recent interview, actually after his fight, after winning, unifying the titles as middleweight, 168 division. He said he disagrees completely with these YouTubers, TikTokers, getting in the ring. And he said simply because somebody can get hurt badly.
Can get hurt, yeah. I agree.
That's the main reason. He said people that, haven't fought day in their life should not be getting in the ring or even getting the license to get in the ring. Yeah. And I think I agree with him.
Certified, registered, yeah.
I agree because, these boxers are, this is what they do. They train every single day. They box. That's their life. That's how they bring food to the table.
Right.
Now, when you have this kids, all started with who was it? KSI. I forgot. No, it was another guy before that. They were like, all right, let's settle this with a boxing match. I mean, if it's like an exhibition style, yeah, fine. But professionally, no. Somebody can get hurt badly, and I feel like the commission should, put certain restrictions in place as far as that.
100%. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I just hate the fact that the real boxers, people that put a lot of years and work and dedication into it, their lives onto it, it's like they're not getting the appreciation that they are now because we have these jokesters, doing it for money and taking. But see, that's something that, are they really making the amount of money and are they really getting the viewers that they say? Because Canelo, he sold out the Dallas Cowboys Stadium with like
73,000 folks, man.
And if you think about it, they really didn't promote it that crazy. Like,
well, the thing is, if you hear Canelo's gonna fight, whole Mexico's gonna show up, man. Pay-per-view, in the stadium. And Canelo, congrats, man. big fan over here. You know me. I watch. I'm watching every single Canelo fight.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, man, that boxers do make a good coin, man. They make a good ticket.
No,
at
you
the end
see
of the
now
day.
also they Dana White has like something against the pause. He every time they ask him about him, he
Well,
he seems to be frustrated every time he has to talk about him. So
it's because they too controversial in a way. Like, yes, you making your money. Oh,
yeah,
do your thing. But they use like, you know, they started clowning the UFC, you know, and all that stuff.
yeah, they're not getting in the UFC though.
Man, they'll get
Can you
destroyed.
imagine they fight, one of them fight McGregor?
McGregor. Well, Jake Paul wanted to fight McGregor.
McGregor will fuck him up.
Yeah. So you know, if you want to box, fine, do it, but do it in a safe manner. Don't do it just, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now let's shift a little bit. We were talking Canelo again. Congrats.
So we did world news, world current events. Then we did sports current events. Nothing else really has been happening other than the NBA, and the playoffs starting soon.
Yeah.
Also, that's about it. But now we're gonna do our personal
So
things that happened to us. A reflection of the month of May.
So how's May been with it for you, man?
I mean, obviously the big graduation. I graduated
Congrats
in the
on
month
that,
of
my man.
May. Other than that, you know, just have a little part-time gig right now while I'm searching for jobs on the side. You know, just been thriving. You know, having good mental health.
Hey,
trying to better myself every day. Having an outline and a plan for the future. Also been working with you on the podcast. So you know, we just growing and getting better with what we do. You know, and improving on everything. But other than that, month of May has been kind of slow outside of the graduation. How about you?
Yeah. I mean, same. I didn't graduate, but you know, I just been working. You know, getting everything ready for this golden drop again.
Yes.
200 subscriber giveaway. Just get us there. So I've been getting ready for that. Apart from that, you know, I do my film stuff, photography. I've been picking up a lot more, you know, gigs to do, and hopefully, you know, the podcast, all of that. And it's been not crazy busy, but I've been a little busier than what I was, let's say, a couple months ago.
Mm.
You know, just a lot of opportunities opening up for me, and just working, grinding, getting everything done, and hopefully, you know, my goal is, you know, I do work a full-time job right now. My goal is by the end of the year be able to use solely work on my own, and we're working towards that.
Yes, amen. So yeah, we want to incorporate these month reviews, like you know, review like the month and, you know, current events that happened, and, you know, and things that are impactful that month. So we're gonna do it every month starting after May. Now this is the end of May, so next month and then the following month we're gonna continue to do it. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. It was a little something different for you guys. You know, keep you guys posted on things across the world and things currently here in the sports world as well. Also make sure to subscribe on every digital platform, our social medias, everything that's in the description to support the podcast. Share with your friends, very important. Make sure to get the episodes out there, so others can listen.
And don't forget that 200 subscriber giveaway. You know, also the Amazon
just a little
giveaway.
Milestone. You know, we're gonna keep. Trust me, this is just a milestone.
This is just a start
we
for
want to keep
us.
pushing and, you know, getting up there so we could interview, you know, big time people and, you know, have a bigger impact, not just in our community but throughout the world. So remember, guys, like I said, subscribe on every digital platform and always subscribe.
Let's vibe.